Hello there, Levi from Masculine Intuition Readings here, and I'll be reviewing The Walking Meditation Tarot by Danielle Norman. Now, I may have reviewed this before, but that was the preview version, and this is the actual printed version. Now, first of all, this box design. I love it. I love the way it looks. It's actually really inspiring to me. As you all may have known, I'm working on a deck of my very own, a new one, and I kind of want a more normal, hard box like this for mine. So look at the insides that are printed. That's really, really cool. What about this? Oh, there's even something printed in here. The font is quite small. I hope that the Walking Meditation Tarot becomes that calming friend for you to turn to, allowing you to find peace within the chaos, guidance through the storms, and balance in nature. Come and walk your magic with me. Much love, Danielle. I love that. I love that. I love the way the box looks. I gotta make sure everything is aligned because my filming situation is a bit of a mess right now. So excuse the squeaking of the chair. Every now and then I'll have to stand up to get shit done. Now because I know you all want to get into the cards. But first I want to talk about the 2 guidebooks that come with this deck. Not just 1, 2 guidebooks. And this is really special. So we get a Walking Meditation Tarot guidebook where all the cards are explained. And it's not a copy-paste Stephen Kaplan, Rider-Waite-Smith presentation, but there's actually little tidbits of added info, so I did want to spend some time with that to kind of, show that to you guys. And then I read all of this last night. I read it cover to cover. It's not that thick, obviously, but it's the Guidebook to Walking Meditation pocketbook. Now, this is really special. The books are in black and white. There will be little illustrations every now and then, which I liked. That was a neat touch. And this is a book where you learn how to meditate while walking. And it was really funny because I'm not much of a meditator, but I was reading this and I was like, there's a lot of stuff in here that I already do. I already do a lot of this. So I'm not going to cover that completely. If you want to know what's up, you got to buy the deck, of course. But it's very personable. The way Danielle has written it, it's very personable. Now, to be a little disclaimer, this is an indie deck. I know Danielle very, very well. She does everything herself, the art, the design, she and the writings. So there will be some slight spelling mistakes in here, and I wasn't that bothered by it. Once again, doing all of that yourself and not having a whole team behind you can get difficult. But you get so much content, and the way she writes is not woolly. It's very straight to the point, and it's very personal, and it gives you a feeling like, hey, I can do this. So there's a way to begin every walk. There's a pink glass energy blocker, a cleanse your body walk, a help clear physical pain walk, confident warrior walk, the affirmation walk, a visualization walk, talk to another soul walk, the cord cutting walk, the meet a guide walk, meet upper dimensional self walk, animal divination walk, weather walking walk, and crystals for walking. So crystals you can take with you, advice from trees, recommended readings, which are very, very good, a thank you, and a bibliography. And what I also liked a lot is, let's see if I can find it really quickly. Cord cutting, was that it? Meet a guide, no, it was before here. Yeah. So what Danielle does, and I don't know if you can see, there are lots of disclaimers. So she says, I'm only sharing my story. This is not to be substituted for seeking medical help. I love that that's in here. And there's great tips on books. The Hidden Meanings of Birds, The Hidden Life of Trees, which is a stunning book. Year of the Witch, Craft of the Wild Witch by Poppy Palin, rest in peace. Working with Glenn Birkenkamp, Animal Speak, Walking the Tides, still really want to read that one, and Opening to Channel. So there's a lot of fun stuff in this book, and I really love that this was, you know, a little extra book that you could literally put in the pocket of your jacket while walking to maybe do these. And I love that idea. So I'm definitely going to try it alone because Willem is going to think I'm insane. But I am. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, people want to see the cards, stop talking so much, yada, yada. This is important stuff that you get with the deck that makes this a different deck than any standard deck that you may buy, you know, which, you know, I see it more and more often, all these creators having guidebooks printed without it adding any value. And if that's the case, I'm like, don't include a guidebook then. You know, make the deck a bit cheaper because, you know, guidebooks do get expensive. Then we get the actual tarot guidebook. What was really cute was, I'm in it! Levi, I'm one of her social media warriors. Now, I didn't get this deck for free. I backed it, but I did get the prototype from Danny, so that was really, really cute. Just wanted to say that these opinions are my honest opinions. I didn't read this cover to cover, but I will say that there's a lot of cute stuff in here. This is a black and white guidebook. The illustrations of the cards themselves aren't there. I feel like, you know, I know a lot of people like that, but also this saves so much cost. Sometimes people will say stuff like, oh, this has a 200-page guidebook, you know, 78 card descriptions, 78 full-page images, already makes for about 160 pages. So, you know, like, there's a lot of content here. What I like for each card is that you have a sort of a story, an upright meaning and a reversed meaning. So the imagery that Danny has chosen in the deck does get explained, so I do love that. And what I also loved, because all the court cards are animals, you will get a story, which is kind of an upright, you'll get a reversed, and then you'll get the spiritual meaning of that animal. So I really like the content that is in here. There's a lot of stuff to kind of delve in and do further research on. And then there are 2 extra cards, the Sun Dog or Sun Halo that gets explained, and the Moon Dog, which is a lunar halo, which get explained. And those are 2 extra cards that you can either keep in the deck or not. So that's the guidebook. I've used this deck already, and I'm not going to put it back in order. Look at this edging. This powder blue, bright as hell edging. It feels really neat, y'all. It feels really matte, really soft. Kind of makes me want to pet the deck. I find that with Danny's decks, I really enjoy the physical experience of working with it. So that's really great. The backings changed from the prototype. I like these backings a lot more. The cardstock has this really neat matte coating. You know, it's kind of that softly textured matte. I really like it. I'm kind of contemplating which finish I'll be using for my tarot deck, because I do love me a rose petal finish. I also love this finish, and then there's also a more buttery matte lamination that I also like. But this just feels really, really good, and I love the way the backs look. So let's get into the cards. I loved filming this. I loved receiving this, and I'm looking forward to working with it a lot. So Danny's decks are, so this is more of a niche deck of hers. She also has the Odin's Playbook, which is in my favorites drawer. I use it a lot. That one is a bit more Rider-Waite-esque, as is her Ascension Tarot. But I love that she had the guts to create something that's so different. So different. And I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for creating this, Danny. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.